Well, we thought this day would never come, now did we?
I thought I was going to see them again at Christmas. I thought we had more time.
TikTok is set to be banned in the United States on January 19th, and I'm conflicted about how I feel. Because on one hand, one selfish hand, I'm kind of looking forward to not having my most toxic app on my phone anymore. Since I downloaded TikTok in 2019, my screen time has exponentially grown every single year. And it's funny how much this app can make you feel you're most connected and you're most isolated at the same time. The app is just too addicting for me to ever delete it myself permanently. So it is nice that it may be deleted for me and I get to act like a better person because I'm not always on the clock app, while simultaneously being glad no one else is on the clock app either, because otherwise I'd feel left out. Then, on the other hand, I truly love TikTok. I've gotten to the point where I use TikTok as a search engine. If I'm looking up a recipe, I use TikTok. If I'm looking up when season 2 of Yellow Jackets is coming out, I'm using TikTok. If I'm looking up how to cut my own bangs, I'm using TikTok. And don't get me wrong, YouTube's always going to be my number one. But TikTok was that saucy side chick I needed to get through the day. TikTok has provided me with such consistent, informative, and hilarious content for so long that I will truly miss. And when I say informative, I will acknowledge there's a lot of bullshit spewed on that app, but I have collections and collections of recipes, home renovations, crochet patterns, hairstyles, haircuts, makeup. The list truly can go on. I have over 60 saved collections. And I know my For You page is designed to me, so I'm going to think it's perfect. But it's hard to imagine another app figuring out I was a big fan of Phil the Future as a kid and knowing I do want to see that Ali Michalka edit. Or an app figuring out I was just thinking in my head I want to make a tomato basil focaccia and then giving me the recipe 5 scrolls later. Seriously though, how does it do that? I won't think too much about that. At least I got the recipe. So why is TikTok getting banned? Well, last year a bill was passed that said ByteDance, the owners of TikTok, will have to sell their app or they will be banned in the US on January 19th, 2025. And the supposed reason they don't want ByteDance to own it is for national security concerns by arguing Chinese owners could surveil and influence users in the US. There have been multiple hearings of people who represent TikTok trying to appeal this and being shut down, making it appear like if they don't sell to someone in the next few days, the ban is going to go through. Do you know you have 30 minutes? 30. I guess there's a lot of interested parties that want to buy the app, like Mr. Beast or Elon Musk. You know, because he did so good the last time he bought a social media app. But as of the time of filming, it doesn't look like ByteDance is going to sell. So what will a ban look like? Here's the thing, at the time of filming this, it is pretty unclear how the ban is going to take effect. I mean, the ban technically can be upturned in the next few days, but the chances of that seem pretty bleak. And that would mean this video is pretty meaningless, which would kind of blow. For the ban, there seems to be 2 narratives of what will happen on January 19th. Either complete blackout.
At least as I understand it, we go dark. Essentially, the platform shuts down.
Or TikTok just being deleted from the App Store, but anyone who has it downloaded can keep using it.
The TikTok ban doesn't mean the app gets deleted off your phone. It just meant it wasn't available on the App Store. You might not be able to update it. It might come out of date and stop working at some point, hypothetically. People are freaking out too much and should just chill.
And I don't know about y'all, but to play it safe, I'm going to act like it's going to be a complete blackout. On the 18th, I will just have to sit down and carefully pick the best of the best to save to my phone while the others just get lost to the abyss. You know, I wish I could save them all, but I can't just like download 1,000 TikToks. And that's just me playing it safe. If I had to guess, it's not going to be a complete blackout like that. It's going to be, it's deleted from the App Store and you can still use it. But you know, stranger things have happened. So for now, that's what I'm going to do. You know, if the app is not completely blocked, do you think we're going to have like a Flappy Bird situation? Like back in like 2014 when people were selling phones that had Flappy Bird on it after it got taken off the App Store? You know, I think I still have my iPhone 4 that has Flappy Bird on it. I wonder if anyone would still want to buy it in 2025. 1 second. Let's see. I think I do have, I have Flappy Bird on this thing. That's crazy. Look it. Can you see it? I hope you can. Whee! This app, or this game, wasn't even like that fun. Oh, I died. Well, I guess we should put it up online, huh? And we're gonna price that at, yep, Perfect. And that, my friends, that's how you play the market. So not only is the ban of TikTok taking away entertainment from 170 million Americans, which is like half the population, it is also taking away people's income, which fucking sucks. TikTok gave so many small businesses the chance to blow up and have a huge boom and free marketing, and gave many individuals, like normal everyday people, the opportunity to join their TikTok shop program and review and sell goods. And there was a time when my For You page really tried to sell being a TikTok shop creator to me, with all these people saying they were making all this money and were able to quit their 9-to-5. And I would be lying if I said I wasn't enticed to participate at some points.
I've made $50,000 off of TikTok shop in the last 3 months.
Like, to me, that's life-changing money. But I always thought if I wanted to try making content, try to grow an audience, I would prefer if it was something a bit more creative, even if it is less lucrative. I am not really a businesswoman, hence me investing many hours of my free time into these videos while making no money. And you know, I think I'm most worried about the people who like fully committed into TikTok shop and like quit their day job and will no longer be able to sell after the ban.
Now I quit my full-time job in 1 month to pursue TikTok full-time.
When I made the decision to quit my job, I had made over my annual salary in just 12 and a half weeks.
I feel like they're gonna really struggle to try to move their following to other apps since they may not have the most recognizable face. Of course, I have to mention that many TikTok creators are going to be losing their most lucrative app as well. But I'm not super concerned about the huge and rich creators losing their income from TikTok. Don't get me wrong, it is unfortunate. No one deserves to lose their main source of income, especially in this way. But they're going to move to Instagram or YouTube or the next TikTok, and they're going to take a lot of their audience with them. They'll be fine. What really sucks is the pages that are not as big as Charlie D'Amelio or Alex Earl, that don't have as much of a recognizable face or as many different social media hats already on. I'm sure it's a really scary time trying to funnel as much of your audience to another app as you can, because you have to abandon the app that you invested potentially years growing an audience on. So that just really sucks. All right, a less depressing section of the video. I wanted to have a section of the video where I talk about my personal experience on TikTok and some of my favorite things and trends that have gone around. I got TikTok in 2019, and at that time, TikTok was truly a shell of itself, of what it is today, but in the best way in some aspects. There was no ads between TikTok, there was no TikTok shop. You would see the creators that you followed more often. You know, I didn't feel like I was constantly just being sold something. And the people that popped up on my For You page seemed to be making videos because they thought it was fun, not because they were making money from it. And I do miss that. I would say in my early days of TikTok, from like 2019 to 2021, one of the earliest memes I remember is the one where everyone was acting like they were a different inanimate object in this girl's room while she did this dance. Which, looking back, is like not that funny, but I remember getting a kick out of it at the time. I was having trouble remembering like the funny trends of this era. I seemed to only be able to remember like dances and whipped coffee. So I tried to search for some, but I only got like the hype house people dancing, or like Visco girls, or people walking in place for some reason. So I guess that'll have to sum up that earlier era. More modern TikTok saw the rise of huge creators like Drew Afwalo, Brittany Broski, Jake Shane, Alex Earl, Michaela Naguera? I may be saying her name wrong. Tons of people. But the modern day TikTok is different for everyone. My For You page is definitely very different from yours. TikTok has mastered their algorithm to cater to the person that is watching. It is crazy how good they've gotten at this. But still, obviously, there were trends we all saw, I'm sure of it. But there are 70 million TikToks posted every single day. And even though like 69 million of those are ads, that's still a lot of content coming onto this app every single day. So here I want to show some of the TikToks that have been most impactful for me personally. Nothing deep, it's just like my favorite ones that I tend to quote the most. I recently watched this one for the first time.
What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Why haven't you joined the army to help defend our country?
And I've already quoted it like 8 times. I'm just going to speed run through some of my other favorites that I quote all the time.
Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?
No.
Yeah, right.
A-part-tip redact. What? A-part-tip redact Scavern. What are you talking?
Harry, it's you that has to go on. I know it. Not me, not Hermione, you.
Jesus was seen.
Where, Rachel?
Oh my god.
Show me to me, please.
Big boobs. What? Child. Anyway, so.
Why does she get so red? And lastly, I think this one is my favorite one of them all. The music, two guys kicking their little feet, the fully clothed lady who just keeps diving into the pool. I know this section of the video was pretty uninspired. It was just me playing funny videos that other people made. But I kind of wanted them to have a home in case the app is gone tomorrow, so.
Good morning. It's the morning of the 19th and TikTok is now banned. But it seems like they did a little early because it was already banned at like 9 o'clock last night. I was with some friends hanging out. I was like, oh, I need to download those recipes. And I went to TikTok. And at that time it was already banned, so that blows. And then I lasted like an hour and then I downloaded Red Note. So now I have that and it's a very good app. It's very similar to TikTok. The people on there, lovely. It's just not the same, at least yet. I miss my For You page. I'm sad about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with an extra what was it, like 21 hours a week? What am I gonna do with that time? That's the final update. It's banned. It's blackout banned, so that's all. I'm gonna finish my video now. Bye.
Well, all I can say is it's been a wild ride. Time flies when you're having fun on the Clock app. You know, we've gone through this heartbreak before, but we came out stronger. We got TikTok from it. So I look forward to seeing what the next mind-numbing app that's going to take over my life is. And you know, I'll just watch all the best TikTok compilation videos on YouTube. You know, if it doesn't even end up getting banned, this video will just be so silly. We shall see. Alrighty guys, if you made it here to the end of the video, props to you. And don't forget to download all your healthy recipe TikToks. They're definitely not just going to eat up your storage and you're totally going to use them. If you are still here, I would really appreciate if you liked and subscribed to my channel. I make new videos every single week. And please leave me a comment letting me know how you feel about the ban. And maybe throw me your favorite TikTok quote. I would love to read through those. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Bye!